Hello, my cutie patooties, and welcome the frick in. We are here live with my Twitch. Twitch, do you want to say hello to the YouTube gang? We are going to be listening to the Smashing Pumpkins. This is the song called Tonight Tonight. Before we jump into this, though, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, shall we get into it, darlings? I think we shall. Interesting. It's kind of like a... It's got this like there's some guy just jumping in the background. It's got this like kind of like almost creepy, whimsical 1920s kind of not stop motion, but it has this like kind of like a it just feels like there's like I guess back, you know, when movies were originally being made, you obviously don't have as many frames per second as we do now. But yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's kind of like that Charlie Chaplin era, but with color. But then you have that big steel kind of balloon thing that they all went on and they were like hitting it with the champagne, kind of like when you get a new boat and you hit it with the champagne for good luck kind of thing, and you break it and a whole ceremony kind of thing. It's first voyage. But yeah, it just has this like early 1900s kind of Charlie Chaplin-esque, but with color, and it's just like a really eclectic mix of things that they did to create this music video. And then also vocally, it has this kind of like jarringness to it, because you have those moments where he's like, time is never time at all. Like it's very breathy and soft, and then you kind of get into this almost like angsty kind of nasally kind of more sharper tone, and you have this like back and forth between those two sounds in this song, which is interesting to listen to. And so it's just like you have that, and then you have this music video that you're kind of like, it's I mean okay, thing like especially like toys and stuff like back in like early 1900s, I'm like, were unsettling, you know? So I'm kind of not that surprised that this is what they came up with for like a tree dude. I'm assuming he kind of looks like he's got a little tree trunk kind of on his head. But then it kind of looks like they're on the moon. And I'm like, like there's just a whole bunch of stuff going on in this video. But I want to look at the lyrics here before we move on. Time is never time at all. You can never leave without leaving a piece of youth. And our lives are forever changed. We will never be the same. The more you change, the less you feel. Believe in me, believe. That life can change, that you're not stuck in vain. We're not the same. We're different tonight. So bright tonight. It kind of makes me like, especially, you know, with the lyrics and, you know, the video that they have connected to it with that kind of older school whimsical energy to it. It's interesting because it's kind of, when it talks about leaving a piece of youth, talking about we'll never be the same. And then also that line, the more you change, the less you feel. I feel like, yeah, the less you feel. I feel like that, you know, as you get older, you obviously change. And I think, you know, life happens. And perhaps you explore less, or you don't take as many risks, or obviously not like physical, you know, I'm like, it's going to put you in harm's way risks, but like maybe emotional risks, you know, kind of giving your 150% into life, you know. I feel like as we get older, we kind of pull back from the things that maybe hurt us, but not, you know, trying to make those connections with people, just as an example, can be very fulfilling. But obviously along the way, you're going to meet people that are not going to be the nicest. And so it's, I think it's not necessarily the more you change, the less you feel, but it's kind of like the more you live in the world, you kind of almost you shelter yourself from things that might hurt you kind of energy. But I think it's talking about, you know, that life can change. You're not stuck in vain. We're not the same. We're different tonight. So it's kind of like, let your inner, you know, inner adventure out, you know, let it out again. You're not stuck here. You can still do the things you dream of, pursue the things you're passionate of, et cetera, et cetera. It kind of gives me that kind of feeling, that energy, that message. And so that kind of fits too with like the whimsicalness of it, and how they like jump out of the thing with the umbrella, you know. And at first it's scary, but now they're in this place and it's like, whoa, you know. Anyways. Long story short, let's get back to the video. Oh my god, the way that they just go up and smoke. But you sure you could be right if you held yourself up to the light. And the embers never fade. It was sitting by the lake, the place where you were born. Believe in me. Describe a moment of your
Tonight, tonight, tonight.
Oh, the moon. It definitely, I think, overall, for me, it sends a message of kind of like, don't be afraid and find the wonder again in life. You know, like that is what this song feels like for me. And that's just my opinion. That's just what I get from it. But from the lyrics to the video, into, you know, the delivery of it, that's just the vibe I get. And it was so out there and whimsical, but like just it was just interesting because again, they kind of took like old like original film ideas, like with when the person's destroyed, the smoke goes up, like the cuts with the, and then like how the mermaids were all, they were just people, but with like the painted mermaid bottoms and stuff like that. Like it was neato. It was neato. I liked it. So thank you guys so much for recommending this. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction to this. If you did, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye, y'all.